What's up everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to be installing the BMW Performance Alcantara and leather shift knob and shift boot on my BMW E90.
Alright, so it's pretty easy actually. If you want to, you can disconnect the battery, but I've had zero issues. It causes no warning lights or anything. First, we're going to take the shift knob off, so you basically just grip it and yank up. Next, we have to remove this trim piece. So I like to just grab the leather, pop it up like so. Now there's going to be two connections. There's this one down here. You just pull right out like that. Then there's this white one. You should be able to just use your fingernail to disconnect it like so. And now we have the actual leather piece. So there's going to be some clips along here, and you just push in on them, so towards the center. And this will then pop out. Alright, so now we're going to pop the new one in from the top here. And already it's looking so much cleaner. I do enjoy the fine leather grain compared to the, I believe it's Dakota leather on the regular shifter. So you're just going to make sure all these clips are seated. Alright, before we continue further, let's take a look at the differences between the regular and the performance shift knob. So it does actually look like the stalks are the same, as well as the triggers. But the top here, you'll see this has a lot more of this sort of material. You'll see it is more matte. I'm guessing this is just due to this being brand new, and so it hasn't really shined yet. And again, you'll see that it has this much finer grain leather than on here. So I guess really it is just design preference. It doesn't seem like there is actually a mechanical difference or anything. This one does feel a little bit larger, so now let's install it. So what you're going to do is you're going to just plug these back in here. And make sure you have that wire out of the way and this wire out of the way. This one just tucks down here. This one sort of sits in this back area. You're going to press the trim back in, just straight down, like so, and put the hole underneath the stalk here. Sort of press it down, and now we can install the shifter. To do so, it's again very easy. You just align it, and I like to give it a firm smack like so. Alright, so this already, I think, improves the appeal of the entire interior. You'll see the stitching does pretty much line up here. So now let's put it in a different gear to see how it actually looks in such. Alright, so this is how it's going to look. Pop it in manual, just like so. So honestly, I don't know why they give you so much like extra material in here. You'll see this is the original one, and it's pretty straightforward, just goes like that. But I think it does look better. It almost looks like it has as much material as a manual one, just about. But you can see the Alcantara pretty well there, although it doesn't seem like it lines up terribly well with the shift knob. But I guess if you can get it to do that, then this is definitely a nice upgrade, and I think it will certainly look better in my 1 Series. I am getting the specific boot for the 1 Series also, and that will make it look nice. But it does have a nice feel to it. I like the Alcantara and the leather, although the top might get slightly more slippery, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. For the price, honestly not worth the upgrade, and if you do want to upgrade any part of it, I would suggest just doing the knob if you're going to do one or the other. And that configuration looks like this, although I think you really should get them both together if you are going to get it. So that's the BMW Performance shift knob and shift knob boot for the BMW E90.
So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll see you in the very next video.